Onam, the myth within us. What if the king we celebrate every Onam never ruled the land we call Kerala? What if the man we mourn and the dwarf we revere are not figures of history, but fragments of our own inner world? Every year, the land of Kerala bursts into celebration. Pookalams bloom, feasts are prepared, and stories of a beloved king echo through homes and hearts. But beneath the songs and smiles, Onam whispers something far more mysterious, a riddle wrapped in myth, a truth hidden beneath the surface of tradition. Today, we take a journey, not just through a festival, but through the myth of Mahabali and Vamana, through Indian philosophy, and into the depths of the human psyche. Because this story is not about them. It's about you and me. Myths, the language of the subconscious. In Malayalam, myths are called Abodha-Prabodhanam, not something we're taught, but something we absorb. Something that teaches not through logic, but through feeling. Not through facts, but through transformation. A myth is not the product of a scholar's intellect. It is the leftover ash from 1,000 burnt experiences of a people. It is what remains after generations forget the reasons, but remember the essence. Did Emperor Bimbisara really walk a lamb to a yagna? Did Christ really rise on the third day? Did Mahabali rule 3 worlds? The answer doesn't matter. What matters is we see ourselves in them, and we change. That is the power of myth. It does not tell us what to do. It makes us become something. Mahabali, the archetype of power and pride. Mahabali, the Trilokya Chakravarti, the ruler of 3 worlds. But no one, no matter how powerful, can rule heaven, earth, and hell. Not even their own mind. You see, Mahabali is not a king of land. He is the king of ego, the ruler within each of us who believes everything belongs to us, our home, our power, our position, even people. And in this state of pride, when a humble brahmachari named Vamana walks in asking for just 3 feet of land, Mahabali laughs. What's 3 feet? Take it all. And that's when he begins to fall. Because the fall of ego begins not when it is crushed, but when it fails to recognize humility. Like many rulers before and after him, Mahabali reacts without reflection, gives without awareness, and gets consumed by his own grandeur. Vamana, the guru in disguise. Who is Vamana? A dwarf, a god, or the guru disguised as innocence? Vamana's request is tiny, but it carries cosmic weight. His feet, symbolizing consciousness, cover the earth, the sky, and the ego of the king. When his foot rests upon Mahabali's head, it's not punishment, it's pada-diksha, the foot touch initiation. It's what we see in every tradition. Christ washed the feet of his disciples. Jains drink the water of a monk's washed feet. Even today, spiritual surrender begins from the feet of humility. So Mahabali is not thrown down to hell, he is taken inward, into pathalam, the subconscious. He is not condemned, he is transformed. Mahabali within us. Let's be honest, haven't we all at some point been Mahabali? We build empires of status, of wealth, of relationships. We think it's all ours. We say, where should I place you? My chair, my land, my car. Until something small, quiet, and unassuming, like Vamana, asks us for something simple. And in giving it, we fall, not out of punishment, but into wisdom. We descend into our own pathalam to see the illusions we've built, to face the worms and ashes beneath our crowns. And that is why Mahabali returns every year, to remind us, to ask gently, have you ruled your mind this year, or has your mind ruled you? Onam, the celebration of inner freedom. Onam is not just nostalgia for a golden kingdom. It's the return of our own transformed selves. It is Mahabali coming back, not to reclaim a throne, but to join a celebration of freedom, a feast of the people freed from him, freed from the Mahabali within. And what do? We welcome him with food, with flowers, with joy. Because Onam is not about the fall of a king. It is about the rise of humility, the return of joy after ego dies. the reminder that the divine lives in simplicity. From Mahabali to modern man, from kings to commoners, we are all at some point sacrificial offerings in the yagna of life. But here's the twist. The sacrificial lamb knows the truth. We are not what we own. We are not the chairs we sit on, the titles we hold, or the power we wield. We are the awareness that watches all this rise and fall. And that awareness is Vamana. That surrender is Mahabali's gift. So this Onam, when you lay your pukulam, ask yourself, have I ruled with ego or surrendered with awareness? Because Onam is not just a festival, it's a mirror held up once a year for the Mahabali in all of us.